Hey everybody, meteorologist Sarah Gannon here. Hopefully you're able to stay warm here this weekend because it has been brutal. Several days here. We had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and now this morning here. So 4 days that we've been seeing those very, very cold conditions. So a quick glance at some of our coldest wind chill reports from this morning. Byron, 39 below for that morning wind chill, 38 below in Dexter, 37 below in Preston, 36 below for Stewartville, Owatonna. We're looking towards Spring Grove and the Rochester International Airport at 36 below, as I mentioned, 35 below for Charles City, Saratoga, Iowa, same for Albert Lee, Dodge Center, Iota, Mason City at 32 below, 33 below for New Hampton, Iowa. So just some downright cold conditions here for us to kick off the upcoming work week. Right now we have air temperatures back above zero. We had that yesterday as well, so at least things are moving in the right direction. However, notice our wind chill values. They're still sub-zero into the single digits and into the teens. So they will likely stay that way here for several more days, even enjoying a little sunshine today. A few clouds have been rolling into the Rochester area over towards Mankato as well. Still a few rays of sun towards Albert Lee here at this hour, but at least this afternoon we did enjoy a little bit of some sunshine. Heading into the rest of tonight, then looking at a bit more cloud cover to roll back in. So air temperatures here as we head into tonight and tomorrow morning will likely continue to stay above zero. So it's some great news there. However, wind chill values will continue to stay sub-zero through the rest of tonight and into our Monday. And as I mentioned, we could be looking at a couple more days where wind chill values remain below zero. Tomorrow morning, waking up here for our Tuesday 7 a.m. heading out the door, air temperatures should be into those lower single digits. Wind chill values, though, expected to stay into the teens below zero. So when we look at tomorrow, air temperature wise, a nice day with positive numbers. We'll see temps above zero, a little bit of some sunshine here and there, but kind of a mix of sun and clouds throughout our Tuesday. So we'll break down more of those forecast details on what's in store for the rest of the upcoming work week that's ahead in your First Alert weather. Welcome back to Midwest Access. I'm meteorologist Sarah Gannon. We are going to recap some of those coldest wind chill values here from this morning. Certainly a very, very cold start here to the day. Things not as bad off towards the I-35 corridor for City here this morning, bottoming out at about 28 below, 25 below at Albert Lee. Mankato, though, about 32 below, 38 below was that cold spot here in the southeast Minnesota area. Dexter registering 38 below for that morning wind chill. 32 below in Osage and Mason City, 36 below in Owatonna, off towards Winona, 28 below, 36 below in Spring Grove. Same for the Rochester area. Preston bottoming out about 37 below. So just downright frigid all across the area here this morning. The good news is we've seen some good improvement here throughout today, and we should not be expecting to see wind chill values this cold moving forward here this week. So that's some excellent news after it has been a very frigid last 4 days. Wind chill values, though, currently are still sub-zero in many locations here this afternoon. Air temperatures have been above zero today, even reaching the teens off towards Austin, Albert Lee, Dodge Center, Owatonna, Mason City, Charles City here today. Rochester, we're still at about 8 degrees, but at least we're above zero. So that's kind of all that matters here at this point in time. Looking across much of the upper Midwest, things gradually improving as well. Still cold, though, up towards the north. Duluth sitting at about zero right now, 21 below for that wind chill. Bemidji at about 7 with 13 below for that wind chill value. And some warmer temperatures into the 20s, the 30s, even the 40s out towards portions of Nebraska and into southern South Dakota. Locally, though, looking at a bit of some cloud cover kind of sneaking its way into the region. We enjoyed some really nice sunshine here earlier this morning and into the early afternoon. As we time things out here for the rest of tonight, we should be staying pretty quiet here through about midnight. Temperatures will drop into those single digits, so it will be a chilly start here to your Tuesday morning, but temps are not expected to drop below zero. So again, good improvement here compared to the last several mornings. Daytime hours on your Tuesday here, a little bit more cloud cover than sunshine, but I think we'll see kind of a good mix of sun and clouds throughout our Tuesday. High temperatures expected to be into those single digits once again. So continuing on with a little bit more cold air as we head towards Wednesday. Overall this week, continue to stay below average, but in terms of snow chances, rain chances, any sort of precip, we will be staying dry all through the work week heading into this weekend. Next week, though, maybe by Tuesday, Wednesday, we could be looking at a couple stray snow chances possible possible here for us in southern Minnesota and northern Iowa. So again, looking ahead to your Tuesday morning, a bit of a chilly start still. Temperatures, though, will be into those lower to mid single digits, so roughly average, but wind chill values you can see here in the pink will be mainly into the teens below zero. So it will be a colder start for sure, but looking to see temperatures, at least air temps, staying above zero throughout the day. Wind chill values, though, will not. So we'll continue to see some cold wind chills all throughout our Tuesday. Mix of sun and clouds, though, is expected for Tuesday. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. You can see single-digit high temperatures through the end of the work week. We don't look to be back into those double digits for highs until this weekend, and some 20s maybe sneaking back in for the first couple days there of February. That's a look at your first alert weather forecast.
To those headlines, we'd like to get one last check on the weather during Midwest Access.
It's been pretty cold here this weekend. The good news is temperatures for the rest of the week should be staying above zero, although below average with highs only into those single digits. The good news is we are not expecting any more sub-zero high temperatures like we did over the weekend. Should be back into the double digits next week. Chief Meteorologist Nick Jansen has more on all of those forecast details for the upcoming week. Plus, we have your latest news headlines, and we see you at the top of the hour in just a few minutes.
Coming up on KGTC News at 5, heading to our nation's capital. Mayor Kim Norton preparing to share more about the current state of the Med City amid enhanced immigration enforcement.
Yeah, we still have some cold temperatures on the way throughout this week. We'll have that and more coming up in your forecast.
But first, another prominent leader in Washington heading to Minnesota amid rising tensions. Your 5 o'clock news.